Are off and trotting. Sugar Sample on the inside on a break at the start. Lydia Blue Chip rushing second on the outside. Snagadelic getting out third is Just Lips. Fourth on the outside, Woodwork. As that field guns into the first turn, Chip's Dance gets away 5. As they swing around the turn, trotting toward the backstretch, racing 6 now is Charms Chip. After a break on the inside, the 7th trotter as they race to the quarter is Justice Dunn, and 8th and trailing after mistake early is Lydia Blue Chip. Field now easing past the quarter, trotting with the lead, Sugar Sample by a length on the outside. Testing her is Woodwork. Now Woodwork will duck in and get a trip. Snagadelic's made a break. She's out of the picture as they're at the quarter in 29 seconds, rolling down the backstretch. They're trotting toward the half-mile mark, racing with the lead, Sugar Sample, D.R. Ackerman. Woodwork gets the trip second. Third is Just Lips, trotting forward, but now off stride to the outside goes Chip's Dance as they drive to the half-mile mark. Racing fifth is Chip's Dance. Now 6 after a mistake is Snagadelic. Racing 7, Lydia Blue Chip. And the distant trailer is Justice Dunn. The half was trotted 58-4. Sugar Sample, the Macklow Bell filly, continues to show the way into the upper turn. She leads at length and a half. Woodwork has been covered most of the way for Smedshammer. She's second. Racing a close third is Just Lips as they trot now past the draw gate. And the leader toward three-quarters still Sugar Sample. Racing second, Woodwork yet to move off the rail, and closing ground very quickly now, a very close fourth as they're at the three-quarters. Charms Chip, she's in contention. They're past that mark in 1:30 and 2. 2-year-old trotting fillies, top of the lane. And on the inside, Sugar Sample leads to the outside. Here comes Woodwork to challenge. Along the rail, trotting third, Just Lips. Trying to close still is Charms Chip. She's fourth as they trot through the lane, to the wire. On the outside, getting up now is Woodwork. Woodwork gets to the front by a neck. On the inside, Sugar Sample tries to fight back, but it's Woodwork strongest in the stretch to the wire. Woodwork is going to win it. Sugar Sample will be under the wire second. Home third was Charms Chip, finishing 4. Just Lips 5. Snagit. They're off and trotting. First away, Uncle's Fortune. On the outside, getting out second is Sundown Score. Third between horses, Just Had a Vision. On the inside, Buzzsaw got away fourth. Racing 5 is Pine Drive Caesar. Into the turn, the trailer is Crown Can as a field of 6. Races around the turn, driving toward the quarter, led by the Sierra Cosmos Uncle's Fortune. Ross has him on top by 2 lengths. Behind him, racing second is Sundown Score. On the outside, Just Had a Vision, and Miller rolling up now to challenge for the lead. Second as they drive past the quarter and moving up. They're at that mark in 28-2, and here comes Just Had a Vision. The Valley Victory Sun now takes command by a neck, half a length as they race down the backstretch. Shuffle back second as they race that way is Uncle's Fortune. Third on the inside, Sundown Score. Trotting fourth against the rail, Buzzsaw. Racing 5 is Pine Drive Caesar. Crown can see them all. They're approaching the half-mile mark, and the leader Just Had a Vision. David Miller by 2 lengths. Behind him second is Uncle's Fortune with Dan Ross. The half trotted in 57 seconds. Third on the inside as they race past that mark is Sundown Score with Paul Phillips. Fourth against the rail, Buzzsaw, John Johnson. Trotting to the outside, fifth. Here comes Crown Cannon Campbell. Racing next, trailing as they drive toward three-quarters is Pine Drive Caesar with Chuck Myrick. They're at the draw gate, and the leader now by 2 lengths as they race past that marker is Just Had a Vision. Miller has him positioned on top by 2 at the three-quarter, and they are at that marker and past it 127 as they turn for home. The leader in the lane is still Just Had a Vision. Crown Can has been moving up for Campbell. He's now fourth as they trot toward the wire. Also off the rail comes Sundown Score. He's trying to close for Phillips. On the inside, leading the way, Just Had a Vision. And here comes Sundown Score with a determined move. Third on the inside is Uncle's Fortune. 4 is Crown Can. 5 is Buzzsaw. They trot to the wire. Outside, Sundown Score will not reach. Inside, Just Had a Vision wins it by a length. Sundown Score was 2, Uncle's Fortune 3, Crown Can 4, Buzzsaw 5. They're off and trotting between fillies CC Gone Fishin'. Scooch to the front for Doherty. On the inside, getting out second is Madam Ambassador. Dropped in third, White Elephant. On the outside, ranging up, there goes Pine for Me. Was fourth, then third, now second, and she's trotting toward the front. Pine for Me rolling on the outside for John Johnson. The leader is CC Gone Fishin', and now there's room behind the leader because off stride to the outside goes Madam Ambassador. But not waiting is Pine for Me. She wants the lead. She has it before the quarter, on top by a length and a half. CC Gone Fishing is getting a trip now, second covered. Racing third, White Elephant, fourth past the quarter-mile mark. As they straighten down the backside is Dead Even. Trotting 5, Judy Garland. Racing 6 is Eye Candy. After a mistake, trotting 7, Madam Ambassador. And off stride behind the gate, way back, as they race to the half is Castle and Pine. The quarter was trotted in 28-3. To the front, there goes CC Gone Fishing. And Doherty sends the County Fair champion to the lead. Before the half, she's on top by 2. Racing second is Pine for Me. Trotting 8 lengths off the lead, third, White Elephant. Racing fourth past a 59 half is Dead Even. 5 is Judy Garland, moving to the outside. Racing 6 behind her is Eye Candy. They're in the upper turn, and also off the rail ahead of Judy Garland comes Dead Even. The leader, CC Gone Fishing. She leads them toward 3/4. They're midway through the upper turn. She has a 2-length advantage. Behind her, racing second is Pine for Me. Moving up is Dead Even. Trotting very fast, Dead Even. And Judy Garland full of trot. She's coming too wide on the outside. Now fourth. 5 is White Elephant. Racing 6, top of the lane is Eye Candy. They're at the 3/4 and 131. They turn for home. And leading the way, CC Gone Fishing. Looking for win number 11. Now she has a 5-length advantage. On the outside, Judy Garland continues her drive. She's second with a shot, closing ground. And leading the way is CC Gone Fishing. And here comes Judy Garland, flying for Ackerman. CC Gone Fishing, Judy Garland to the wire. CC Gone Fishing is going to hang on and win it by 4 lengths. Judy Garland second. It appeared to be Eye Candy third. That's the photo with Pine for Me. They're off and pacing. Artistic Freedom flying from the gate. He gets away with the lead on the inside. Bayside Hall will get out second. Rushing third, Badlands Hanover. But on the outside, there goes Grin from ear to ear. Now Badlands Hanover's on a break. Grin from ear to ear, powering up for Campbell. And there he goes, bulling his way toward the front. He leads them before the quarter. He'll drop in along the rail. Second, picking up cover, Artistic Freedom. Third on the inside, Bayside Hall. Racing 4, Island Fantasy. 5, CPW. Racing 6 past the quarter-mile mark is Mystical Shark. 7 past that juncture onto the backstretch is Heartbeat Mendale. Getting away 8 now as they straighten down the backside is Arts Conquest. After a break, Badlands Hanover at the back. The front quarter rolled in 27-3 off the rail. Here comes Island Fantasy out and driving for LaChance. Was fourth, then third, now second. Now he's the leader and taking command. Island Fantasy. Grin from ear to ear picks up cover second. Racing third, Artistic Freedom. 4 CPW. 5 on the outside. Ranging up now comes Mystical Shark. 6 along the rail, Bayside Hall. 7 on the outside, Heartbeat Mendale. Racing 8 is Arts Conquest, and 9 is Badlands Hanover. The half 54-3, rolling as they hit the upper turn. They're driving toward 3/4. Island Fantasy, 2-year-old of the year, 1998, leads them by a length and a half. Behind him, Grin from ear to ear. Wilson winner last year is second. And on the outside, ranging up, Mystical Shark. He's in contention third. Fourth along the rail, no place to go. Artistic Freedom. Pacers turn for home. 3/4 and 123 on the inside as they race through the lane. Island Fantasy, and here comes Grin from ear to ear. 3 wide comes Artistic Freedom. Grin from ear to ear between them. Maybe has the lead. Fighting back on the inside as they race this way is Island Fantasy. CPW's third to the wire. Grin from ear to ear is going to win it, and second will be CPW. That's the way it is. 150-1. Grin from ear to ear. CPW second, Island Fantasy third. Photo for fourth between the late. Off stride, proud to be together. They're off and trotting from the outside. Carl for the lead. Out quickly also is Sweet Chip. That pair battle early. Third is Midnight Cowboy K. Getting out fourth. Now moving up third on the outside, Yankee McCoy. Trotting next is Band of Chips. The trailer still on a break. Proud to be together as they swing around the turn, sweeping toward the quarter-mile mark, being led by Sweet Chip and Smedshammer. On top by a length and a half, Carl gets a perfect grip now for Johnny Patterson Jr. He's second. Racing on the inside, third is Yankee McCoy. Fourth against the rail, Midnight Cowboy K. Trotting 5 as they reach the quarter is Band of Chips. They race past that mark and 29-1, trotting down the backstretch, and there goes Carl. Ranging up on the outside, the Royal Troubadour 3-year-old to the front as they race to the half-mile mark. He leads it now by a head. On the inside, Sweet Chip shuffle back second. 8 lengths off the lead, trotting third down the backside is Yankee McCoy. Racing fourth, Midnight Cowboy K. Trotting 5, Band of Chips. Way back after a break is Proud to Be Together. Field at the half. Carl leads them past that juncture. They're in 57-3 into the upper turn. Carl on top, stalking him second as they race that way is Sweet Chippin' on the outside. Here comes Midnight Cowboy K. Brooke Nichols making a bid as they race toward the draw gate. On the inside, Carl, a challenge by Midnight Cowboy K. Second, just 3/4 off the lead. Racing on the inside, third is Sweet Chip. Trotting 4 is Yankee McCoy. 5 still, Band of Chips. They're at the 3/4. Carl heads them past that station on the outside. Midnight Cowboy K not advancing further. Still second back a length. They're at the 3/4, 127-2, top for the lane. Turning for home. Carl in control, but on the outside, Midnight Cowboy K refuses to go away. Still there second, but now moving up between trotters, coming on Sweet Chip. Sweet Chip is now second as they trot to the wire. Carl appears to have this one in hand. Patterson has him in gear. Trotting to the wire, Carl has a 3-length advantage. It's going to be Carl winning it. Under the wire, second unofficially was Sweet Chip. Third, Midnight Cowboy K. 4 to Yankee McCoy. Then Band of Chips and Proud to Be. Are often pacing. Carl Sidewinder for the lead. Outside him, out fast also, is Front Street Marty as they thunder into the turn. Racing next, Barefoot in the Sand. Getting out fourth on the inside. From way back is Southwind Haylight as they drive around the turn toward the quarter-mile mark. On the outside, I Scoot Hanover got out fifth. Racing 6 Speed Scooter, 7 on the inside. As they drive that way, False Alarm. Racing 8th on the outside, trying to move up, Carries Express. 9 as they race past the quarter-mile mark. Seltzer Water at the back of the field, live in the fast lane. They're past the quarter. 27-1 rolling as they hit the backstretch. 2-year-old Pacers headed down the backside, leading the way. Front Street Marty on the outside, powering to the front. There goes Barefoot in the Sand and Miller, and right behind him coming on Southwind Haylight, third, now second. Racing fourth, Carl Sidewinder. Fifth on the extreme outside, False Alarm. Racing between Pacers, 6 as they race down the backside to the half-mile mark as I Scoot Hanover. Off a 27-1/4, they're there in 55 seconds, racing into the upper turn. Southwind Haylight has made the top for Penske. Second as they race around the upper turn is Barefoot in the Sand. Racing third against the rail, Front Street Marty. 4, and coming on is I Scoot Hanover. He has pace, he's moving up. Following him, Carries Express is 5. 6 is False Alarm on the outside. Seltzer Water now moves up. Behind him, coming on, is Speed Scooter. Trailing that field of Pacers now is False Alarm. He shuffled back. They're at the 3/4, and the leader is Southwind Haylight. But here comes I Scoot Hanover. And locked in tight, third on the inside, Front Street Marty, 3/4, 124.4. They turn for home. Southwind Haylight gives way. Here's I Scoot Hanover to the front. The world champion takes over. Carries Express going well, coming on as they drive through the lane to the wire. Carries Express in pursuit, but it's I Scoot Hanover off 3/4, 124.4 to the wire for Campbell. The world champion half-mile track pacer wins it by 5 lengths, home in 52-2. Carries Express 2. Speed Scooter was 3, home 4 unofficially to Front Street Marty. 5 appeared to be Barefoot in the Sand. 152.2. I Scoot Hanover. Are often trotting on the inside. Lady Westgate first out between fillies. Carl's Teresa leaves quickly. Far outside rushing. There goes Blazing Janice. 3-way battle for the lead. Blazing Janice has it from the outside. She drops over to the rail with a length and a half advantage. Getting out second, Carl's Teresa. Third, Lady Westgate. 4, Phoenix Angel. 5 on the outside. Trying to move up is Dream On Candy. 6 along the rail is Musical Victory. Trotting 7 now as they drive toward that station, toward the quarter-mile mark, is Spicy Secret. Now she's 6. Shuffle back to be 7 is Musical Victory. They're past the quarter. 28-3. They're racing down the backstretch. And up to take command by a length and a half, Carl's Teresa on the outside. Here comes Dream On Candy. Now she's second by a nose. On the inside, trotting third, Blazing Janice. 4 is Lady Westgate. 5, Phoenix Angel. Trotting 6, moving to the outside, Spicy Secret. Following her, racing 7, Musical Victory. Trotting 8 down the backside, Softly Dream. 9 as they reach the half-mile juncture. And race now past it is Bit O' Candy. They're past that station. The half in 56-1. They're headed toward the upper turn. Now Bit O' Candy begins her drive from way, way back. She's now 6th on the outside and moving up as they head toward 3/4. The leader, Carl's Teresa. On the outside, Dream On Candy is there, second along the rail. Locked in third, Blazing Janice. way wide on the extreme outside. Here comes Spicy Secret and Musical Victory. And Musical Victory trotting fastest of all. She's closing ground for Wallette with a flurry as they're at the top of the lane. Trotting Phillies flushing out from behind the leader. And the leader is iCarl's Teresa. 3/4, 126. They turn for home. iCarl's Teresa by 2.5 lengths as they race this way on the outside. Still moving up, Musical Victory with a shot on the inside. Blazing Janice is third. Fourth on the outside, coming on two is Spicy Secret. They trot to the wire. The leader through the lane to the wire, iCarl's Teresa, and she will fight him off and win it for John Campbell. Home second unofficially was Musical Victory. Third to Spicy Secret. Four Blazing Janice. 5 was Lady Westgate. They're often pacing between horses for the lead. Diver Space on the inside. Union Guy out well. Racing third, Banker Jack. Getting out 4 is Armbro Surrender. Middle of the racetrack, 5 as they drive to the turn is the Ponderosa. Now 5th on the inside as they race that way. Gangster Rap. The Ponderosa will find cover 6 as they swing around the turn. Cammy Best is next, and trailing that field of Pacers. Sign of Success. Field moving toward the quarter, and the leader by 1.5 lengths as they reach that mark will be Diver Space. Behind him, second as they race now to the backstretch is Union Guy. Front panel, 26-4, wasting no time as they drive toward the half. Third on the inside, Banker Jack. Fourth against the rail, Armbro Surrender. And the Ponderosa tips to the outside. He's moving from 6. Racing 5 down the backside, Gangsta Rap. Following the Ponderosa, 7 on the outside is Cammy Best. At the back of the field, Sign of Success. Field thundering down the backside. They're at the half-mile mark, and the leader as they race past that marker now is Union Guy. Second is Diver Space. Racing third with a lot of pace, wanting to use it, is Banker Jack. The half was paced in 54-1. They're in the upper turn and off the rail. Here comes Banker Jack out and rolling for Ledford. Behind him on the move as they race around the upper turn headed toward the 3/4 mile station is Armbro Surrender. He's now 4th. Field midway around the upper turn. The Ponderosa is coming 3 wide. He is sweeping the field now as they race past 3/4, and he's making a bold move for Campbell and to the outside as they reach the 3/4 mile mark. Armbro Surrender. They're there in 123. They're at the top of the lane. Pacers fan out 4-5 across the racetrack, and on the outside it's the Ponderosa who's prevailing. He's to the front. Diver Space is now second. On the extreme outside, Cammy Best is coming on. They race to the wire. The Ponderosa destroying this field. He wins it by 6 lengths. Under the wire, second, Cammy Best. Third appeared to be Diver Space. That's a photo with Sign of Success. Home 5 was